Hello and welcome back to Ikamogam. I'm John. It's my channel about messing around with cars. So as if by magic, since the last episode, the car is painted. Well, the chassis is painted. It's not perfect, there's a few imperfections here and there, but I can touch it up, which is fine. So the job for today is digging out the floor, which is them two panels over there. So I'll dig them out now and get them clamped on, mark around them and cut the floor for this area. I'm just going to do one piece each side. Right, so here are the aluminium sheets. As you can see, they were supposed to be someone's sign for their business, I presume. So it's a 3mm aluminium sheet. It's grey on one side and then writing and the picture of a bus on the other side. So that should be plenty strong enough, riveted to the underside of here. I might put some silicone type stuff as well, just to help seal, because obviously there'll be loads of holes around, just to help seal the keep the old rust away. So, and another thing I'm thinking of doing is the side panels might just stop there, or they might come round. Not decided on that yet, so I might leave the rivets off this edge and just rivet from there inwards and round the other edges, just in case I decide to fold them over the top and the bottom. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So I'll put these in and lay them along there now, and then I'll clamp them down and get underneath with a marker and mark all around the edges. That's the floor there now, the underside of it. So obviously that's the bit you'll see inside the car. Probably should have taken this wrapping off, but it won't make a difference now. So that's the shape of the floor. So I'll get the grinder out now and we'll cut that out neat and tidy as we can, and then get it in place. And to cut this, it'll just be a 1mm slitting disc, steel disc. I haven't got any of the fancy special blades for aluminium, so this is what I have to do. Than I thought to cut, than it would be to cut. Did slip a bit of the grinder there, but I'm not worried about that. So I guess that's cut out now, so I'll lift it. I'll set you over here, lift it into place, see how it fits. Spot on. So we still kept a little bit of the bus. As you can see, it follows the nice line of the body there. A little bit of burrs to take off. but what I'll do first is I will clamp it down, put a couple of lines where these bars going across are, especially the seat ones, so I can get a couple of rivets in them. And then, like I said earlier, I won't rivet along the edge here. I'll just rivet around everywhere else. And then where this is, as you see, it's a bit proud. So, yeah, so there'll be a bit of a gap. So once I've riveted there and there, I'll give it a bit of a hammer on both sides of that just to get it down a little bit. And then I am going to use some, I'll go and get it and I'll show you. I happen to have a load of this Evo sticks like SHIT, which is just, it's like a super strong silicone glue. So I will use that to put on top of the steels when I put this down. So if I do ever drive in wet weather or wherever, I'd like to think it's going to do something. If anything, it'll keep all the water inside the car. Should be fun. Right, I've deburred them edges, so it's ready to be screwed down now. But it's freezing cold, it's dark, so I am going home. So for me it'll be a couple of days, for you it'll be a couple of seconds. See you again. Right, it's a different day. It's actually been like 2 weeks for me here. So anyway, I'll get this stick on time lapse. Pull this off, put the sealant right around, clamp it down, and I'll get the drill out and start drilling and riveting this thing on. Right, just before I take it off, I'm just going to mark where all the cross beams go across, the ones under the seat and so on. So I'll get a couple of rivets in there. I'm not going to go too mad with the rivets. The ones I've got are quite a big head on them, so I don't need loads of them. Right, so that side's on now, finished. There's a little bit more of a concentration of rivets around this area because that's where, if any, there's going to be some weight, people standing as they get in and out. Massaged around there, that bar. It doesn't look the prettiest, but it did the job. You can see there's a bit of a bulge in it there. So yeah, riveted round. Obviously didn't put any on this edge. Like I said earlier, I'm going to try and overlap the side panel a little bit. So there is a few bits here and there where I've scraped the paint, pulling this on and off. So I will do that side next, same as this, and then I'll go around and touch up all the little areas and probably just paint just the edge of this, maybe over the rivets. Just to try and tidy it up a little bit with the black paint. So yeah, so I'll do exactly the same on that side now as I did on this side. Right then, as if by magic, the both sides are done now. So touched up the paint all the way around, as you can see. Went over the rivet heads as well. Don't know why, really. Didn't need to be done, but it might help a little bit with if they oxidize a little bit or whatever. So both sides of the floor done. So it looks like from what will be the floor. So yeah, looks good, strong. So yeah. So that'll be it for episode 12. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a like. If you want to see how we progress with this and keep track of it, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, thanks to everyone that's subscribed so far. It's building up slowly. A couple of new subscribers every week, which I think is great. So yeah, keep it up. We'll see you next time.